What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome in the Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews. And of course, you know who I am. I'm Mr. Fat Boy. And today we got us a double dip designer new release. Hold on, fix the camera a little bit. There we go. New release review that I plan to share with you today. I can't wait to get all up in it. All right, before we do all that, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing the love. And if you are new, what are you waiting on, baby? Hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fat Boy family. This is a place of positivity, of realness. We don't simp. We don't take free stuff. We keep it real, genuine. This is about family, about fragrances and friends and having a great time. If you like what I just said, then you come on in, hit the like and subscribe. And if you don't, I'm sorry. I tried, baby. All right. Don't forget about the road to 3K. We're getting closer and closer. We got to the end of July to reach it in order to give away those 3 grand prizes. Details are below. Check them out. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, like I said. And make sure that you leave a comment if you want to be entered. Let's get all up in this review on 2 flankers from 2 OG originals. We'll get all up in it. And you know how we do it, baby. No salad, no dessert, just straight steak and beans. Fat Boy Fragrance Review starts now. All right, we are back. Today, we are going to be talking about 2 flankers, and let's show off the OGs first before we get up in them. Here is Issey from Miyake for home. Look at that bad boy. This bottle is probably about 15 years old. Still smells amazing. Still unique, still great. Still one of my go-tos when I can wear it. I remember to wear it, but just citrus, lemon, that yuzu note's amazing. Just one of those iconic fragrances. This top 10 Mount Rushmore, iconic fragrances. Issey for home from Miyake. And of course, my wife's favorite. Still one of my favorites. It will always be in my collection. Cool Water. Yeah. Another one that's just a staple, man. Just a classic fragrance that's making a comeback. I've seen people talk about this one more, wearing it. Such a great fragrance. Such a fragrance that brings back nostalgia, memory for me. Amazing. So when I see the flankers come out for them, I'm always trying to get them. Cool Water has so many different flankers. But lately I've been avoiding. I didn't get the early on ones, but lately I've been picking them up. I got Intense. I got Parfum. So I liked both of those a lot. And I was super excited about Cool Water Reborn. And then super surprised to find out that there was a new flanker from the Issey line. And that one is called Issey El Cedre, or just say Cedar. Bam. And there is Cool Water Reborn. Bam. So, pretty good hopes for these. I pretty much said, hey man, you gotta have them, right? So these are brand new releases for 2022. We're gonna go over these and see if they get my full seal approval, if they're different, if they're just barely just like the original, or they do shame to the original, if they're just way off. And I don't know what they were thinking. We'll find out if they get my full approval or not. You can sample both of these right now at fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right, where we have just started today our buy 2 get 1 free promotion. Go to fatboyfragrance.com and check it out. As this video launched, that promotion should be up. Buy 2 decants, get 1 free at fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right, baby. We'll start off with Issey Cedar first and see what we got. There's the box. Classic box from Miyake. Now these are everybody's going to environmental friendly boxes and all that. So, and the bottles, you got the wood top on the top. Classic look right there. You can see that I've either sold a good bit of this and worn it a couple times. I got my feelings, full feelings on this one. I've had it for a couple weeks, so I haven't had a chance to review it yet. But now we're going to put this in the air and put the skin and see this one gets my full seal approval or not. Air. Skin. All right. Let's pull up the notes on this bad boy. 3 notes. That's it. Or 4 notes in this one, I think. 4 notes. You got cardamom, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. Now, what I want to experience in this fragrance is I wish it had more citrus in there, but it doesn't. So it's definitely, this fragrance definitely goes away from the original for sure. This is nowhere near it. All right, so what I get off the jump is almost a generic, I hate to say it, designer vibe. I've smelled this before. When you first get it and you first take a whiff, you're gonna say, I know I've smelled this before. Definitely gonna say that right off the jump. It does have a pleasant, beautiful, woody smell to it. The cardamom is nice. It is definitely a designer woody fragrance. Just nothing really to write home about. Nothing original. Nothing that really pays any respect to the OG. It's just its own thing. And I think it's really funny when you can be totally different from the original and it still be like everything else. So that's kind of what I feel about this one. It's more of like, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just there. It's going to be somebody. It's going to be a lot of you guys' cup of tea. It's going to be liked. Fragnatica people kind of like it. Don't love it. But man, it doesn't really evolve into anything else. It's just a sweet cardamom. You do pick up on some citrus notes, even though they're not there. I do pick up on it. And it's just a woody cardamom vibe that you get. It's almost like a, I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. It's almost like a bluish note in there too. Like a woody blue note. So it's just a designer woody blue kind of fragrance that just gives you what it is. Here you go, enjoy it. Is it gonna smell bad? No. Are you gonna stand out? Probably not. Are people gonna notice you wearing this fragrance? Probably not either. So let's find, that's pretty much what this one's about. Let's see if this one gets my full seal approval or not, and we'll move on to cool water. Performance. Maybe an hour, 2 hours. So this is terrible performance. I wouldn't say terrible because I don't mind respraying. You guys are the ones that go crazy about performance. I'll respray all day. I had to spray this one about 5 times when I wore it. And I wore it a couple times. So, a couple days. So every day I had to respray it. Every day it was gone pretty quick. And that first hour is really intense. And then it's gone. So you get a good hour and then it's just it. It's gone. You don't smell anymore. The wood notes, you think they would stay around longer, but they don't. All right, so I'm going to give it a half a check for performance. Only because that first hour is really good. All right, so second box says the wifey like it. She didn't hate it. She didn't love it. She said it was okay. And kind of like how I feel about it. Did I get a compliment wearing it? No. Did I get any reactions? No. Which I figured because fragrance is just a normal wear, smell like everything else kind of fragrance. Kind of a disappointment when it comes to that. I expected more. All right, so I'll give it a half a check just because it is a safe fragrance to wear wherever you go. All right, third, do I love it? Do I like it? How much do I recommend it? I'm gonna give it a no check. I don't really recommend it that much. I will say it gets about 50% approval for me. It's just, if you're not gonna be unique, you better perform. If you're not gonna, if you don't perform and you're not unique, you better at least be really, really great smelling, good smelling. It's neither of those things. It's an okay fragrance. It gets half seal approval, which to me that says sample it before you buy it. You can sample it at fatboyfragrance.com. I bought mine at Macy's or Dillard's, I can't remember. Definitely don't buy this at full retail. Wait. All right, that's all on that one. Let's move on to the next one. Hopefully, please let it be better. All right. Here's Cool Water Reborn, baby. You know what that means, reborn? There was nothing wrong with the original. I think it's kind of disrespectful, in my opinion. This is me. All right, so here's the bottle, classic Cool Water bottle. But this one's a solid black color, which I do like. And it fades into gray at the bottom. I do like that. This is a 4.2 ounce. I think these are very well priced at 75 bucks. Not bad at all for a start off on this one. All right, so let's put this one in the air, put this one on the skin, and let's see if we can do better this time. This fragrance right here, I get what they were trying to do. This is a fougere, aromatic fougere. It's the notes in this are definitely going to throw you off when you think about it. The notes in this bad boy are I can't pronounce this. Gabinum, rosemary, and Haitian vetiver. So this one is definitely herbal. Definitely a little bit of griminess. Definitely almost has a Red Brook Parfums vibe to it. It has there might even be ambergris in there because I'm getting a sea salt note. People say it has almost a Sauvage dry down to it. I could pick up on that too. So this fragrance with those kind of combinations, man, I'm not a negative reviewer. I try to find the good in everything because I know somebody's going to watch this video and they might like what I said and want to get it, and it ends up being their signature scent. We don't want to trash stuff. But with this one, it finally, the opening is where you got to really hold back your feelings on it. Because the opening on this thing is herbal, bitter, just golly. It is just not good. It's just really bitter. Once it starts to get rid of that bitterness, it becomes a bluish kind of just generic blue fragrance. Wow. A lot of the Cool Water flankers are that way. They're generic, no doubt. I had high hopes for this one, for them using the word reborn. But I don't know what the direction was with this one. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. I don't know what was the thought of that Cool Water needed to be turned into an aromatic fougere. And the note of that jablamdum, whatever it's called, lambda, whatever it's called, it is super bitter. I don't ever want to see that in another fragrance again. That fragrance single-handedly almost destroyed this one. It's calmed down. Still got that little bitterness in there. Now it's more like a fougere fragrance. I just feel like it's a bitter mess in the beginning. I don't know if this should have even been bottled, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's worthy of the Cool Water name, in my opinion. So, but it does end up being a generic kind of blue fragrance. And I hate to be this way with this one because I had super high hopes. You know I'm a big Cool Water guy, but I gotta keep it real with y'all. But it's not a big mistake at 75 bucks. It is what it is. So let's see if this one gets... I'm just gonna go into the boxes. I'm kind of disappointed on this one. My feelings are hurt. So let's go ahead and get into the boxes. Performance. It's not bad. I would say 5 hours, 6, 7, maybe. I think the second day I wore it, when I sprayed it on my clothes, it was still on my clothes the next day. So I'm going to check the box for performance. It does perform, but some of this stuff I want to go away. That's what I just didn't need to perform. Second box, does the wifey like it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This will not get you, and I guarantee you that you will not get a compliment wearing this. I need to do a video that just says, fragrances is guaranteed not to get you a compliment. Bam. Maybe from a guy who likes that note of jalabalam. Maybe that guy, the jablam guy, maybe. I don't know. So, no check on that one either. No check. So far, half a check and no check. And third box. How much do I recommend this? I'm going to give this a no check. So in reality, I give this about a 10%, which is the lowest I've ever given a fragrance. Oh, God. So I can't do them like that. I'm going to say 25% approval. Which what that means for you is do not buy a bottle. Or maybe check out some more reviewers that maybe have a more refined nose than me that can find out some stuff you might like about it. But as far as a passionate person as I am about Cool Water Reborn is really should not be called Cool Water Reborn. It should be called Cool Water is Dead. Because you almost killed it with this one. So, that is the lowest score I've ever given. 25%. And it put me in the mood. And I apologize. So, I want to say thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful Friday. Check out the sale at fatboyfragrance.com. You can sample this if you want to. Or the other one. But, in my opinion, stick with the OGs over these. They're just better. Alright. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay well. And if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, baby, then it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.